got involved.
Why I got involved?
I was raised in a violent household. When you're not sleeping because you're trying to make sure your mum is not getting a beating at night time, you go to school kind of tired. You're irritable. Yeah, got into a lot of fights, kicked out of this, kicked out of that. Then I started running with the older lot because my mum was more advanced than the average kid. They put me onto certain things. One thing leads to another. Next thing I know, I'm putting certain jobs, making money. Mother starts noticing, kicks me out the house. Then I'm on the road. Then I'm left with nothing but the crew. Once that happens, that's family. So at the end of the day, making money, doing this, doing that, certain things I won't speak about, certain names I can't mention. But it gets kind of heavy. As you start moving up that ladder, you start working for more and more important people, you realise the more important people are the more dangerous people. At the end of the day, it's not like a man's not educated. I think it's my education that actually got me through certain doors, if I would say so. You can't be a dumb fuck out here. Instead of be a dumb fuck's a dead fuck. You understand me? It's best to be a smart fuck. It turns into the money factor. The money factor is, at the end of the day, you got robberies, you got drug dealing. Now the drug dealing is easier than the robberies. The robberies you get hard time for. The drug dealing it's kind of sketchy whether you get catch or not. At the end of the day, like I said about the levels, it's the same with the drug dealing. Yeah, the higher up you go, the more dangerous it is. You understand me? It's the thing where like some people would actually even give you a certain amount of drugs just to get you robbed for the drugs, but then enslave you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
End of the day, you ain't gonna end up owing anybody anything, but you won't have your soul left. They'll terrorize that, tear that up, and then fling you away. Yeah. It's only a smart dude. Yeah, will realize when it's time to get out. You understand me? Some can't get out. Some have to pattern it properly to get out. But as long as you close the doors this way and watch the doors as they're closing, never this way, because you won't be able to see the demon slipping through the cracks. You understand? When you're trying to get out of something like that, you close the doors while you're watching.
Fully.
Make sure there's nothing left open. Do you understand? That's for those who can get out. Being able to get out, that normally comes down to having respect of your peers. If they think you've done enough and you've put enough work in, then, you know what I mean? They can trust you because they know you're just leaving. Some people, they could be leaving to backlash and hurt the clan. Those are the ones who find themselves in some deep doo.
Why do you think that crime in London's on the rise?
Crime in London's on the rise because of the same old story. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's no money. Right? Everyone's out there trying to get some money. If there was money around, if people had money, there wouldn't be this problem. Remember, money's a piece of paper. Yeah, it's a piece of paper with a special kind of ink that only they know. If it's not their ink, it's not worth shit. So think about that. Yeah, a piece of paper comes from trees. Ink, do you understand me? It's painted. People are dying over this crap, you understand me? Right? That's what's happening. Alright? End of the day, I might know this, the next man might know this, but there's nothing we can do to stop the fact that we need that piece of paper with the ink. You understand? Right.
But there's more than one way to get money.
That's right, there's more than one way to get money. For those who've been taught that way, it's alright for them, they know what they're dealing with. Yeah, when you're dealing with kids who come up on the street, haven't really got anything. Furthermore, I'll give you another instance. Babies having babies. Do you understand? Yeah? The rate of parenthood is getting younger and younger. So if babies having babies, that means babies are teaching babies. Babies don't know nothing yet, so what are they teaching the babies? Do you understand? Yeah, I mean, along the way, you lose friends. Do you understand me? It kind of hardens you. I lost my first best friend when I was 11 years old. He went on holiday with his father. His father was Turkish. He was into some kind of, 11 years old, he's gone on holiday. I'm sitting at the school desk. They're telling me he's not coming back. That was my first experience when it comes to the underworld. Right? Then I tried to go to uni. This is after how long of being in the street. I threw myself a breakaway. Remember, then I had to leave the thing. Thought I'd do something with myself. Went to uni. Yeah, just go study law. 1 week into uni, my best friend's murdered in the street, beaten to death by 16 dudes. I had a choice to make: stay in uni or go back and do what I know to do. Here I am again. When it comes to the criminal justice system, it's some could say it's kind of like a joke. I mean, I'm seeing like paedophiles, people doing all kind of atrocious crimes. They will get less than somebody who goes out and steals something You know, like upright in a man's face, can you defend it? If you can't, I'm taking it. Then people there will get more time than somebody who's doing something nasty and disgusting. You understand? Right, when you see them kind of things there, how can anyone believe in any kind of justice system? Rapists get less than a robber. How's that work out? You understand what I'm saying to you? People expect people to have respect for the law, yeah, and respect for the judicial system. I don't understand. Yeah, it's like they're still going from laws from the 1800s or something. Do you know what I mean? It was only recently it was illegal for a guy to sleep with his daughter. Now come on, now what kind of law system is that? You shouldn't even have that there to have to come away from. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, these facts, man. And the day I know people who are doing time. They're doing time for stuff that they haven't even done. You understand what I mean? But you know what? Their file's getting fat. I'm ready to get that dude off the street. It happens. Believe me.
Have you ever been jail?
Yeah, I've been in jail. No one actually plans to go there. Like you can fail to plan, yeah, but nobody plans to fail.
What was life like inside prison?
Well, in the day, it wasn't much different from out here, apart from you haven't got access to the tools that you have, and as much as the drinks that you have. Do you know what I mean? It's all the same. It's like a jungle, no matter where you go. Yeah, dog eat dog. You understand me? If you can survive, you can survive. If you can find people that you can bond with and them things there, then you know what I mean. We'll recognize real sometimes. You understand me?
And what about you? Have you ever been jail?
It's the same thing.
I mean, in there, what time's ticking away and them things. That by the time you come home, you got to try and catch up again. Do you know what I mean? How many times a man want to go and do that? Like really, get locked off, come back, start again. Get locked off, come back, start again. I got a friend of mine. He came out of jail. Before he went India, there was no Oyster card. The guy came out, looked at an Oyster card, nearly fainted. Didn't know what the hell that was. Do you understand me? Yeah, dude was on his first strike, man. He's what, 56 years old now. Apparently he's on the run right now. Yeah, he's not coming home. He's on the run right now, 50-something years old, because he won't leave that drug thing alone, yeah? Imagine that.
And if you had one message for those watching, especially young people and people that are on the streets, people that be watching this from prison all over the world, what would you say to them? What message would you have for those that are caught up in this lifestyle?
Those that are in it and haven't gone too far, try and find a way out. Those who have gone too far and landed themselves where they don't want to be, try and do better next time if you have another chance. You understand me? To all the youngsters, I'll tell you straight, stay in school, learn your book, because that piece of paper is very important. I'm not talking about the money, I'm talking about that certificate, yeah? All those things that prove that you can do something beyond the street. Yeah, that's what will get you someplace. Do you understand? Yeah? But like the yin yang says, in light there is darkness and in darkness there is light. So you're going to touch some darkness along the way, you understand me? Yeah, the difference is knowing where the light is.
There's no point getting involved if you're not involved. And if you're involved, you just try to find a way out unless that's your only path. You just try to better yourself, innit?
That's it, use your intelligence for something else, do you understand me? If you can avoid getting involved, yeah? Because 9 times out of 10, if you see that little spark in a little nigga's eye, we know for a fact that that dude is useful. Right? So put that spark someplace else. Direct that spark in your eye to another direction. Do you understand? You might make it alright.
Man wanted new shoes and that, nice clothes and that, nice shoes. Couldn't afford it and that. So man went to grab the fee, innit? Man went to go and meet my own thing, innit? So I can afford it. Man's not one of them guys that's just gonna sit there and not have what I want. I'm gonna go out there and grab it at any means necessary. Oh yeah. I like it, innit? That's what I grew up around.
Would you say this lifestyle is addictive?
Yeah. The money's good, innit? The money's good.
Easy money.
Yeah, just quick. Good. Quick but good.
But that money comes with lots of consequences.
Yeah, but it's all about the mind frame, innit? Cause like, women's grew up around that. To me, that's basically normal to accept that what could happen while I'm doing what I'm doing. Cause I've seen people around me show the consequences. Seen people around me do it, innit?
And what are some of those consequences that you've seen?
Obviously, Like, you don't have to be in a gang or in beef. Like, you could be doing your own thing, shooting and that, and then man just want to take your thing. Like, and them use their life for their things that they're doing, making their own little grind. And man want to take your thing because they don't want to work. But it's easier, it's quicker, they're more hungry, you got less to lose.
And if you had a message for those watching, what would that be?
Fucking, yeah man, same thing. If you're not involved, don't get involved. Because there's no point. Once you're involved, get involved. Can't really get out. Really. Not really. History is always going to be there. If you get involved with police, that's always going to be there.
For those that have been involved and have managed to get out and have been able to change their life, there is a possibility that things can change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that.
You just have to make sure that you're actually trying to change them. Like, that you're actually committing yourself.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna
you
take
have to
some
know what
work.
you're doing.
Because it's a struggle, it's hard. There's not a lot of opportunities, and sometimes you have to make your own opportunities and find your own resources. Easy said, hard done. But this is the reality sometimes of the society that we're all forced to live in.
Yeah.
Just like the Ubers. In Greek mythology, the snake that eats itself. It's a cycle of life. Devours itself to survive. It keeps doing it.